No, I feel like I'm short shifting.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Are you ready? March last year, we were here for the launch of the Revuelto. We're not here to film that car, but I do have the keys. And I cannot be more excited about being here at the Lamborghini factory to drive and have my first ever experience behind the wheel of the Lamborghini Revuelto. And here it is. Look at this beauty. An amazing classic Lamborghini spec, yellow gloss black wheels, carbon everywhere, and a black and yellow interior with some water bottles in a Lamborghini bag, ready for the day because it is 9 o'clock here in the morning and we have got until 5 p.m. tonight to get acquainted to the new flagship and hybrid 1000 brake horsepower Lamborghini Revuelto. There is something special about now having the opportunity with this car, having been here for the launch where my photo of the satin black car went completely viral. It looked like a UFO from the back, and now to be driving the car, I've had a little talk over the technical details, what all of these buttons do, which we will get into in this video. I'm shaking a little bit, like this is just a monumental moment for me. Get the aircon on because it's going to be 37 degrees today. Currently in city mode. Park brake off. Listen to that. Sounds like a spaceship. Limited to 178 brake horsepower and 150 kilometers an hour, just so that you don't get half a kilometer of electric range in this car.
For an electric car, it does actually sound pretty cool.
Didn't it?
It does sound like a spaceship.
I needed to give it a bit of welly, otherwise I'd have been T-boned by a lorry as we exited the factory, which wouldn't have been a good look. It's quite a cool experience, you know.
I've actually not been excited to be a passenger in a car for a long time.
There's something special about mid-engined V12. No one else does it like Lambo.
They are truly like the best of the best. It's cool to see the rev meter just stopping at 10.
What the? I've just
what mode is that in?
Strada. I wasn't expecting it to fire up like that. Hop in. That is honestly, and I wasn't even, I literally did like 30% throttle, so I've just dropped Greg out to do the first flybys, and the sounds that are going on inside this car, the double clutch gearbox, the way that everything, oh.
Sounds unreal. I've missed being in a V12.
That was the 8,000.
Still
Oh my God. So we've got basically a way to control whether you want hybrid mode, recharge mode and full performance mode, but full performance mode is only in Sport and Corsa.
okay.
And that is 100% of all of the power. But right now we're in Strada, in hybrid. I can flick it across to the recharge mode that will kind of regen the battery. But then as you flick across, sport mode is the fun one basically. I didn't realise this, but Strada actually only limits you to around 800, like low 800 brake horsepower for the street setting.
Yeah. 700 wasn't enough.
I can already feel like coming on and off the throttle, the gear shifts, even at a sort of low input. In Corsa mode, this is going to be aggressive. I'm just telling you this now.
Brace.
The noise is, honestly, I've never heard a noise give you a surround sound like this. It's like,
it's everywhere.
if your eardrum is like a ball, there's a sound the whole way around it.
Yeah.
I can't describe it any better than that.
And it sounds which are just like completely different. You can feel like electronics, you can feel V12.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much there.
Yeah.
But it is like it's just being contained, and it's like just let me out.
Yeah. First gear, 3,500 RPM, Corsa mode. Ready?
Go.
I'm gonna just mash the right foot. Whoa! And I feel like I'm short shifting.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So much confidence to like almost do this with one hand.
I don't know, this is very British, but it's like anybody's like, it's had its ASBO and it's learned its lesson. And it's like, I'm on patrol, I'm gonna behave myself.
But it's untamed.
Yeah.
The moment you there's some houses here. People live here. Right, we've made it up to the top of the mountain. That road just carried on. I'd only driven half of that road before, but now we've literally hit the full hill climb. How are you feeling?
Good. A little sweaty still.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel sticky. The shakiness has kind of gone, but my legs still feel a little bit like jelly.
I mean, I had to peel myself off the back of the seat, but
there's not many cars that will make you feel like that, are as fast as capable. It's so rigid, like the body roll, there's zero, and it's just constantly searching for grip. Sounds incredible. I think it sounds better inside the car than outside the car, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's just got, you got all those visceral sounds around you, the electronics, the tyres, the engine. Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything that compares to it. There's nothing. It's kind of like a mixture between like a GT3, 992 GT3 mixed with an Aventador mixed with an SF90. It's probably the closest way that I can blend the cars that I've experienced. because you've got the grip, you've got the aero, you've got the agility, you've got the hybrid, the instant power, you've got the V12. Like, there's just so much going on. There's nothing better than being out in the Italian countryside driving a bright yellow mid-engine V12 Lamborghini. The doors go up. It's iconic, absolutely iconic, and it is going to be imprinted in my brain as one of the greatest memories that my YouTube channel's ever had. So 11 out of 10 for the Revuelto. It is now 32 degrees outside. We have found a tight little alleyway where we have sneaked the Revuelto down. Unfortunately not in EV mode. We've parked the car up for some photos, and we have awoken some of the workers that are here. We have no idea what it is. It looks abandoned. There's a sign out the front that says "Careful, machinery in use." Obviously in Italian, but I'm pretty much fluent in Italian with the amount of times that I've come to the Lamborghini factory now. So we're gonna get some photos whilst we're here. We're only 30 minutes now away from the Lamborghini factory. I've absolutely loved driving this car up in the hills, and we're now cruising back pretty much in Strada mode the entire time. It is so relaxing and easy to drive. It is a complete transformation from the Aventador, but we've still got about an hour with the car, so we're going to do a couple of photos, and then we're going to go car spotting and try and hunt down some more Lamborghinis that are hopefully driving around the factory. This guy must have been following him, or he's trying to follow him. This is the hybrid crew. Convoy! Revuelto, Urus SE, Revuelto. That's just on there. Beautiful cars. Do you reckon they'll pull in? Yeah, they're pulling in. Oh, there's another, what's that coming? Another STO. Oh, I've driven that car. That was the old UK car. It's right-hand drive. Well, as you've seen from our reactions, summary, the way that we've driven this car, it's been an absolute pleasure to get behind the wheel of this. And honestly, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on Lamborghini's soil, but me being Mr. Lamborghini, it is the correct evolution of the Aventador. Just the coolest thing on the road, looks like a UFO, makes you feel like a fighter pilot, and just it blows me away how everything just works together. And with the heart still being that 6.5 litre V12, it's just the craziest thing, and there is nothing that I can compare it to, and other than just being surrounded by wonderful Lamborghinis left and right and in front of me. I'll leave the video there because it is now time for me to jump back on a plane and head back to the UK. So 24 hours in Italy, done. Lamborghini Revuelto, driven the left-hand drive. Within 24 hours, I'm driving a right-hand drive car. 2 in 24 hours. Video on that coming soon. Thank you guys. See you soon. Goodbye.